Okay, I'm here with, what's your name, sir?
James.
James. He is one of the staffers here at the Feast of Blades, and we're talking about the terrain. So these ruins just look incredible. Obviously, there's some city fight stuff there on top, but what's the rest of it made of?
So you just have like an MDF board here. We took a square of foam, cut out the edges in some design fashion, Burkham, to build up the top layer here. So you've got the same piece of foam with these corners here cut off to make that. You've got a 2x2 block of wood right here. We just cut down. We made up a corner frame with another very thin sheet of plywood, like 1/4 inch.
Absolutely awesome.
And then so all you have scattered bits of that same material here.
Yeah.
With City of Death on top, dry brushed, and we wanted an assembly line ability. This could look better, but it actually looks pretty good considering the fact that we shelled out 32 of them in assembly line fashion.
Are you kidding? They look awesome. Each of these are the invitational tables, yes?
Yes, they are.
And so what's awesome about this is that the terrain is all standardized, and so you know you're going to have people complain because people can be douches, but they shouldn't, because each of these is a very standard table. They shouldn't have any advantage really.
No, every 2 large forests, large city structure, and 3 hills on every table.
Amazing stuff, guys.
We did variable positioning of those pieces, but it still looks great.
Absolutely. All right, well, we're going to be getting lots of video here. Feast of Blades. This thing hasn't even kick-started yet. I'm just up here early bothering people before it gets loud. So we'll touch base with you here in a bit. We're going to talk about the War Machine tournament. And, yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. All right, we're out. Are you following me? Quit being creepy. All right, look. Sad fact is that I've had to come all the way to Denver, Colorado to shop at Walmart. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay, to continue our conversation about the terrain, let's go for it, dude.
Damien, we call him our fabricator general. This lava board, look at the detail. I don't know if you can see he did some black shading to get the depth of the board. Originally, the terrain, though, was these blocks, and they covered the entire table so that you'd have something like that.
Oh, okay, so that the lava was showing through only in certain areas.
So the lava had cracks. But I've seen a Tyranid swarm get through the entire length of the table on cover saves alone. Because up top, and so we would have this table at tournaments, and people would say, like, God, the table looks beautiful. But playability, my army got smoked. If you're up top, everyone can see you, and you can see everyone.
Yeah.
If you're in the bottom, you got cover saves the whole way. So this was kind of the inspiration, because people would say, this table killed me.
Yeah.
So then we said, okay, well, what if we took that equation, that variable out of the equation, and that's when we came up with the idea for the 32 standard uniform tables.
That is really awesome. And the uniformity of tables is one of the things that gets talked about a lot online, and you guys have actually managed to do it. But I think you've compromised really well, because on this side over here, you've got the awesome open table formats.
Yep. We wanted thematic tables, which is something Damien excels at. So Dark Eldar, the Chaos trees, a couple Necron tables, so city tables. We wanted people to have that feel they were playing in an environment, not playing like the game for money and being uber competitive.
Absolutely. Which is the real reason that people come to events. Is not. I hope it's not because they think that they're going to walk away with everything, because as I have noted before, it's not an original idea, expectations are the killer. So you come to an event for the competition, of course, but you also come for the opportunity to play on a table that you would never normally get to play on. So, okay, let's get some pictures here. Okay, Dan Simmons wrote a series of fantasy, excuse me, let's start over. 3, 2, 1. Dan Simmons, 3, 2, 1. Dan Simmons is a pretty amazing science fiction author. He wrote a series called Hyperion Canonical, and in one of the planets they had the world trees, just gigantic. God bless it. Why is my camera doing this?